Everybody, happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. Let's just go ahead and jump right in with reading scientific nonfiction day 2. So yesterday we talked about reading scientific nonfiction, and we talked about blizzards. And your assignment yesterday was to work on the 3 states of matter, one object, 3 states of matter. Today we're going to continue. So our questions for today are: what makes giraffes different from other animals? And what helps giraffes survive in the place where they live? So if we don't remember what scientific nonfiction is nonfiction text, which is a true text that gives us information about a scientific topic. And today our topic is going to be animals, specifically giraffes. So, giant of the grassland. What is as tall as the second story of a house, weighs as much as a pickup truck, and has a tongue that is longer than your foot-long ruler? It's a giraffe, the tallest animal on land. Giraffes live in the savanna or grasslands of Africa. So you might think an animal that towers over all of the others would be easy to spot, but you'd be wrong. The pattern on a giraffe's coat helps it hide in the bushes and trees of the grassland. And don't think that if you've seen one giraffe, you've seen them all. Each giraffe has a unique pattern on its coat. Not two are alike. A baby giraffe can tell its mother just by looking at her pattern. So which of the words on the screen gives you, which of the words on the screen gives you clues of the meaning of the word unique? We're going to circle them. So we found unique here. We're going to circle what words on the screen give us an idea of the word unique. So if we keep reading, it says each giraffe has a unique pattern on its coat. No two are alike. So no two are alike tells me what unique is. It means it's like one of a kind. All right, let's keep going. All right. So it says, look at the map. Draw an outline around the areas giraffes might live. Well, we got to read to figure it out. The giraffe has another specific feature, its heart. The heart of any mammal has to pump blood through a body. A giraffe can grow up to 18 feet tall and weigh close to 1,800 pounds or 1,800 pounds. Its legs can be 6 feet long and its neck can be even longer. A giraffe's heart has to pump blood all a long way to get it to its head. You might think a giraffe's heart would have to be supersized like its body, but it's not. It's just built to pump very hard. It says, we're going to look at this caption here. This caption says, the beige areas on this map of Africa show where the savanna is. Well, the beige right here, let's see how good I am with drawing on this. Not doing too bad. This area right here, outlined in red, is where the giraffes can be found in Africa. So that's interesting. Giraffes happen to be one of my favorite animals. Let's erase this before we get to the next slide. So far we've used our context clues, and we used a caption, this caption here. All right. Next, we're going to focus on some picture labels. So, in this photograph, this picture tells you what kind of tree the giraffe is eating from. What kind of tree is it? It's an acacia tree. I probably said that wrong, but that's what I'm going to say. And it says, this caption says, acacia leaves are the favorite food of giraffes. What's your favorite food? Would you try this acacia tree? All right. So it's feeding time. This heading here tells me that we're going to learn about giraffes' eating habits. So let's go ahead and read about that. Why would it help an animal to be so tall? A giraffe's size helps it survive in its environment. Giraffes are plant eaters or herbivores. The savanna can be dry for long periods of time. It's difficult for many plants and trees to grow there. Most other savanna plant eaters, like zebras and antelopes, graze on grasses and shrubs shrubs that grow close to the ground. The giraffes get the leafy treetops almost all to themselves. A giraffe's long tongue helps it to grab leaves off the tree branch. The tongue can be 18 inches long and can reach around thorns. The roof of a giraffe's mouth has grooves to help it strip leaves from the branches. The giraffe reaches its long tongue around a branch, and as it pulls its head away, the leaves are stripped off the branch. Giraffes need all the leaves they can get because they are such large animals. They have to eat large amounts of food. A giraffe can devour 75 pounds of leaves in just one day. Um, but they only get a few leaves in each bite, so they may have to spend up to 20 hours a day eating to get enough. There are only 24 hours a day, so if they spend 20 hours a day eating, that means that they spend 4 hours a day sleeping. So, which sentence tells you the main idea of the second paragraph? So, this paragraph right here. Which sentence is going to tell us the main idea? Remember, main idea is what the paragraph is mostly about. It says, underline it and list 2 details that support the main idea. Well, if I'm thinking back to when we learned about main idea, I know that either the first or the last sentence can tell us the main idea. Well, the first sentence says, a giraffe's long tongue can help it grab leaves off tree branches. That sounds like a pretty great main idea to me. Let's underline a key detail in the text. Well, we're looking for something that's going to prove to us that its long tongue can help them grab leaves off of a tree branch. Well, it says here that the 18-inch tongue can reach around thorns. And it also says here that a giraffe reaches its long tongue around a branch and pulls its head away. The leaves are stripped off the branch. So that tells us exactly how they can get the leaves off of the trees. All right. The next question says cause and effect. Reread the last paragraph. Why did giraffes spend a lot of what do giraffes spend a lot of time doing? Well, read the last paragraph. Pause the video, read the last paragraph. And then you're going to answer, what do giraffes spend a lot of time doing? If you just came back and you said that they spend a lot of time eating, you are correct. And I want to show you, this is a giraffe's tongue. It's really long. Look at it. It's a really long tongue. So these tongues can help it. In this video here, it's wrapping around and pulling the leaves off. It's just some more some more pictures of giraffes' tongues. All right. So getting water. Leaves from trees supply giraffes not only with food but also with water. This source of water is important for 2 reasons. The first is that the savanna is very dry. If giraffes had to get all their water from ponds, lakes, streams, or rivers, they wouldn't survive because there's not many lakes, ponds, streams, or rivers in the savanna. The second reason is that drinking water at ground level is dangerous for giraffes. So if their heads are down, they're not paying attention to what's around them, and a tiger might come up and try to eat them. If a giraffe wants to drink water from a stream or a lake, it has to spread its front legs far apart and bend its neck all the way down to the surface. When a giraffe is bent over this way, it's easier for a predator such as a lion or a crocodile to grab hold of it. When groups of giraffes do drink from a pond or a lake, they take turns looking for predators. Giraffes will snort loudly to warn another of dangers. So, let me show you what a giraffe drinking from a pond looks like. They have to bend all the way over. And if the giraffe is bent like this, it's easy for a crocodile to come up out of this water and bite its head. Or it's easy for a lion to sneak up behind it. So they don't really like to bend over because they might get distracted. Ask and answer questions. What is one question you might ask yourself? One question you might ask yourself is, how do giraffes warn each other about danger? Well, I'm going to draw a box around Um, I'm going to draw a box around the part of the text that answers this question. So it says, how do giraffes warn each other about danger? It says it right here. Giraffes will snore, not snout, loudly to warn another of danger. All right, let's go to the next slide. Context clues, living together. So giraffes, they travel in herds. Giraffes travel together in large herds. The herds are made up of both male and female giraffes of all ages. Female giraffes carefully guard their babies during the first week of life. Baby giraffes cannot defend themselves. They depend on other giraffes to protect them from predators. While mothers eat, the young giraffes stay in small nursery groups. Let me show you what that looks like. So it's just a group here taking care of each other. Giraffes are one of my favorite animals, so this is very exciting to me. So it says, what does the word herd mean? Circle the context clues that help you decide. Well, we need to go back and read. It says giraffes travel together in large herds. We're trying to figure out what herds means. So let's keep reading. The herds are made up of both male and female giraffes of all ages. So that sounds like the groups. So if I go back and I'm going to replace this word herds with groups. Giraffes travel together in large groups. The groups are made up of both male and female giraffes of all ages. Does that still make sense? Yes, it does. So that is telling me that herd is kind of like a group. All right, next we're going to be talking about sequence. Staying safe from predators. Giraffes have very few predators. Lions and crocodiles are the only animals that hunt them. Being tall helps giraffes stay safe. A giraffe's long neck is like a lookout tower. If a lion sees a giraffe grazing on treetops, it might try to sneak attack. The lion creeps closer and closer, trying not to make a sound. This method works well on other animals the lion hunts, such as a water buffalo, but a giraffe almost always sees the lion coming. Giraffes have help spotting predators too. Tick birds are little birds that ride on a giraffe's neck. They eat insects off the giraffe's skin. When the tick birds chirp loudly, the giraffe knows to look out. If a giraffe spots a lion trying to sneak up or it gets a warning from the tick bird, the giraffe takes off running. Giraffes are surprisingly graceful runners. They seem to float across the savannah. This is very true. Their long necks help them run as fast as 35 miles an hour. That's about as fast as a car driving on a city street. If a lion does catch up to a giraffe, the lion had better look out. A giraffe's legs aren't just for good running. They can kick really hard too. A giraffe can kill a lion with just one kick. Let me see if I can show you what a giraffe looks like while it's running. Here is what a giraffe looks like while it's running. That one's a little funny. They don't normally run like that. But they do seem to just float across the ground. They run so gracefully. That one not so much, but normally they do. All right. So, reread the text on this page. List the sequence of events when a lion tries to sneak up on a giraffe. Use the words like next, then, after, that, and last. So we need to talk about first. What's going to happen first? Well, first, a lion is trying to sneak up on a giraffe. Next, a tick bird will alert the giraffe that an animal is trying to sneak up on them. Then the giraffe will take off running. After that, if a lion catches up to a giraffe, the last thing that's going to happen is that the giraffe is going to try to kill the lion with one kick to its head. Oop. So lions cannot run as fast as most of the animals they hunt. They must sneak up on their prey. Being tall isn't always so great, though. Giraffes can't just flop down when they get tired. It's hard for them to get down because they're so big. It's also hard for them to get back up. Giraffes usually sleep standing up, but they occasionally sit or lie down when there are no predators around. Luckily, giraffes don't need much sleep. They sleep on average less than 2 hours every day. So they eat for 20 hours a day, they sleep for 2 hours, and those other 2 hours they probably just relax and just chilling. So it says underline the sentence that tells you the meaning of the word endangered. So while we're reading, I'm going to see if we can figure out the word endangered. Staying strong. Many savanna animals like elephants and rhinos are endangered. Ooh. They have lost places to live during the destruction of their environment. Bing, bing, bing. That just told me what the word endangered means. It tells me that they lost where they live due to the destruction of their environment. And they are also hunted and killed. There are so few of them left that they're in danger of disappearing from Earth forever. That still tells me that that's what endangered means. Endangered means that they are in danger of disappearing from Earth forever. Fortunately, most giraffes are not endangered. There are fewer giraffes than there were 100 years ago, but still a large number survive today. Only the Uganda giraffe is considered endangered. There are fewer than 500 of them in the wild. Giraffes are in danger of losing their homes, though. When people need land to farm or build homes, giraffes can be in the way. People called giraffe wranglers help move giraffes to safe places. However, as more land is used for farming and homes, there will be fewer there will be fewer safe places left for giraffes. The giraffe's great height and natural beauty make them stand out among the animals of the savannah. Hopefully, we will find these gentle giants there for a long, long time. So they are gentle as well. Giraffes are in danger of losing their homes. Circle the words in the text that tell why. So why are they in danger of losing their home? Well, it says here that when people need land to farm or build homes, giraffes can be in the way. So people just tried to just move the giraffes so that they can use the land. It's kind of selfish. This is a bunch of animals gathering at a watering hole. Look at how tall the giraffe is compared to an elephant and a zebra. All right. Now today for your assignment, when you get into Canvas, you are going to click on today's date. You are going to be lost my mind. You are going to be doing an assignment called Two Lives. And it's about frogs. It's about the unique life cycle of a frog. Today's code word is going to be apples. It's APPLES. So when you get here, you are going to type today's code word here. You're going to type here. You would type apples. After that, you're going to hit submit, and your teacher will be able to give you some feedback. All right, boys and girls, have a good day. Bye.